And the dunk by Zubac.
And that's a big boy dunk right there. He threw that down like a sledgehammer.
That is a violent attack on the rim. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. We talked about his approach in guarding Jason Tatum. He said, we want to crowd Tatum right from the jump and prevent him from getting into an early rhythm, especially from deep. Because when his three-point shot is falling, it opens up the rest of his game. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Outside, White. Offline with his three. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Pass to Eason. And he gets it to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Richardson with it. Now guarded by Smart. Inside, Williams. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Smart on the wing. Mitchell outside. From the line, the rebound by Jason Tatum. And here's Las Vegas. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone. And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Wallace. Williams a screen. Back to Richardson. Las Vegas again missing. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for Las Vegas.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Williams. Mitchell with the steal. Smart wide open, he fires. A miss that time, would have put him up. So it's Las Vegas now. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81%?
And the technical free throw is good. Tim, you talk about a player with quick hands. That's Cason Wallace.
Yeah, and Kevin, it's not just the hands that make him a threat on D. It's his lateral quickness, anticipation, and positioning. He just has that sixth sense about where the ball is going next.
Stolen by Zubac.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
White with it. Still scoreless. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Zubac. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
Toronto shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. He doesn't get the second one.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
Wallace outside. This one for three. Las Vegas again missing.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside, White. Shoots from the high post. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, that's a shot he'll make 90% of the time. He just couldn't get it to go right there.
Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot. Wallace misses. And here's the fast break. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Outside Tatum. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Smart. And again, Toronto no luck. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Las Vegas. Wallace outside. And here's Bryant outside. The shot that time, not on target. And the horn signals the end of the first, and not a lot of scoring yet in this one, Clark. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
Back to Williams. Stolen by Jones. Pass to Kennard. Back to Richardson. Screen by Jones. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Mitchell. Pass to White. Back to Mitchell. Toronto working the ball around now. Going inside. And the dunk by Eason.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Well, not all turnovers are created equal. Live ball turnovers lead to that. That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Pass to Kennard. And Prince comes to help. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded by Williams. 5 on the clock. Here's Eason. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Now, here's Mitchell. Outside, White. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. There's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Kennard. From deep three-point territory. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before, for sure. Toronto trailing. Prince's shot is good.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Stolen by Mitchell. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Kevin, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
For the away team, Luke Kennard. Taking 3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And he can't make it. 3 for 3.
And that's a good sign. He's getting himself to the line. I really like that here in the second quarter.
And the foul on Marcus Smart. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And Smart over to help. To the paint. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Back to Mitchell. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
On the wing, Jason Richardson. Now Kennard. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Kennard's got 8 points.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Prince. At the elbow, Williams. Kicks it out to Prince. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Las Vegas. They're on a 10-2 run here. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White with the double team. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for Las Vegas. Outside, White. To the middle. Williams. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And we finished one half of basketball. Las Vegas ahead as they end the second quarter on a 15-6 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Here's Mitchell. Oh, the dunk by Mitchell.
Oh, the leaping ability of Mitchell, allowing him to go way upstairs.
Pass to Tatum. Shoots the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Goes up. All the way. Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Lets it go from deep. No good that time. Toronto trails by 5. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Four on the clock. It's tipped. Stolen by Tatum. Pass to Wallace.
Come get it, come get it.
Outside Tatum. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over O'Neal. Tatum no good.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
So, Tim, here's a word you often hear teams talk about, and that's culture. How does an organization create the right culture?
Well, I think, Kevin, you establish core values and then you make those non-negotiable. When everybody connects with that and connects to those values, you really have something special.
Holding on to the rope and pulling in the same direction.
That's what it's all about.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Mitchell left side. Right side, White. Down low. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooting.
And it's Carter penetrating. Out to Wallace. For the 3. The rebound by Anderson.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
And here's Tatum for 3. And then Williams slams it in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Outside, White. Back to Mitchell. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Outside Tatum. Williams a screen. The shot from 20 feet away. And that one's good, Tatum. And it's an 8-point Las Vegas lead. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's on Robert Williams.
Team foul.
Forcing the issue inside. Mitchell has that long wingspan. Plays so much bigger than his height.
So for Las Vegas. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And that's about what we expect. He's been excellent from the line tonight.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Smart over to Helm. Pass to Kennard. Back to Richardson. Here's Kennard. Light covering. Kennard shot is off. Toronto trails by 6. And White with the stuff.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It is nice to have a playmaker who can also get up and finish like that.
Good on the shot. And now just a 2-point Las Vegas lead.
And that's how you do it in transition. Get the ball ahead and let your finishers do the rest.
Back to Richardson. Pass to Kennard. Just 5 to shoot. Eason gets a wide open look. Here's Sharp. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Derek Jones Jr. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Zubac in the post.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Here's Richardson. And just miss after miss right now. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside, White. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. We've got 13 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the dunk by Zubac.
And you want more of this from Mitchell. Good to see him moving the ball like that.
Oh! That's as good as it gets. Woo!
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
31.
It's still... And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Las Vegas. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. It's stolen by Bryant. The flush by Tatum.
Tatum, good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
And here is Tatum. Clock at 6. To the inside. Shots good by Williams. And Las Vegas leads by 1.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it. And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hand.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Pass to Wallace. It's Williams, high post. Back to Wallace. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
3. And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Screen by Zubac. Nice D from Williams. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Picked by Williams. Inside. And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Pass to Zubac. And here is Mitchell. Williams with the block. And they get it back. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball.
The line for the away team.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And they have left the defense scrambling because they have found success in the paint, which has allowed them to play inside out.
On the wing, Mitchell. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And he can't jam it through. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Eason with it. Smart with the steal.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
And they've got a lot of momentum right now, trying to close this thing out.
White. The putback. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
There's a screen by Williams. Here's Eason. Takes the three. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. How does a great finisher not dunk that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
8 on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Williams. And he makes that one count.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And we have a timeout called by Tomas Isilov. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. The Raptors making a switch here. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Las Vegas's coach going over their plan during the break. In the huddle, he reminded them, quote, "This would be a huge statement if we can finish this off, but we have to stay focused until that final buzzer. It would be a big upset if they can hold on, guys."
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now Mitchell. Now Williams. And there's the dunk.
Excellent pass from Mitchell. His teammates are so fortunate to have a guy to make them better.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the fourth. Tatum outside. Williams outside. A three-pointer. Good.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Completely unfazed by what's at stake. That's just clutch.
Here's White. Driving to the basket. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Now Williams. Layup, no good. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. Mitchell outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
I am really curious to see what he's got in store here.
Mitchell slashing inside. Williams with the steal. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. So I'm looking at the clock. And guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
And I'm sure they'll go for the quick foul here, but I just don't think they've got enough time left to dig.